Your teenager is constantly pushing the boundaries. They're coming in late, they're coming home drunk, they're vaping when you've asked them not to, and various other things, and you are at the end of your parenting tether and may very soon kill your teenager if someone doesn't intervene. Well, let me step in. I'm a therapist who talks to teenagers all the time, and let me tell you what they tell me. But let's first understand your teenager. At whatever age they are, from basically the moment even before they become a teenager, everything in our psychology is about identity. We're trying to find a space in the world. We're trying to have agency. We want to make our own decisions, and this gets louder and louder as your teenager gets older. The older they get, the more independent they want to be, because they're basically feeling themselves become an adult. As they start to push boundaries, what that means is either there's a disconnect between you and your teenager where these boundaries aren't being discussed, or they are just pushing them for the sheer hell of it. Now, whichever one of these two things is true for your teenager, the response is still the same. Now, you might have to put some really hard boundaries in, and if you do, that's okay. I understand that, and I promise you, so does your teenager. The thing you have to work out is whether or not the punishment or the sanction that you put in place, whether your teenager is understanding it, or whether they're just waiting for it to get out of the way to be able to do it again. The issue then becomes the classic parenting dilemma, which is all about communication. For instance, I work with many families where, to be perfectly honest, the restrictions are actually a wee bit too tight. The parent is allowing their fear to get in the way of what they should be doing to be able to help their teenager. This is about agreement and communication and finding a place in the middle about what it is that's acceptable. You have to come to that agreement with your teenager, because if it just becomes, I'm telling you so you behave, no, I'll do what I want, this is never ever going to work. You need to find a halfway ground, and that means that as much as your teenager might need to change, so might you, and you might need to change too. This is not easy to do, but it involves change on both sides, and communication is always the key to that. I'm not saying this is simple, but this is parenting. This is what happened when you signed up for this. If you like this stuff, if you need more help with your teenager, please like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is that you need to do, because I'd love to help you more.